What is going on, investors? Welcome back to another episode of Everything Finance, where we talk about everything investment related, including the stock and cryptocurrency markets. So, I'm just coming at you today with a quick update on Hedera Hashgraph. You know that HBAR is one of our favorite crypto projects on this channel, and there is some significant news dropping tomorrow. So, this video is time sensitive, and I did want to get it out to you guys before this news comes out tomorrow, as it is listing news, and that tends to be very bullish for the movement of crypto projects. So first of all, I did want to just cover this as we saw Hedera tweet 5 hours ago. We're just going to click on this here. They say expensive gas fees, can't get your transactions processed due to network congestion. It's time for you to learn about the open source public ledger Hedera at ETH Denver 2022. By building your decentralized application on Hedera, you'll experience relief from the pains of proof of work blockchain and leader-based architectures. Ask your developer about Hedera and experience the relief you deserve. And they do boast their stats here, like low predictable fees, solidity-based smart contracts, carbon negative footprint, fully decentralized governance, and blazing fast transaction of 10,000 transactions per second. And if we look at their homepage here, you can see that yes, 10,000 plus transactions per second is in fact correct. So if you guys are aware, last time we did a video on Hedera, their homepage was actually like this globe showing where all of their governing council nodes were set up. But as you can see now, their homepage is actually moved over to advertise the Hedera Smart Contracts 2.0. And we made a video about this last week talking about why this was a big deal for Hedera. As first, what they went ahead and did was actually make the Hashgraph open source, as it was private before. So what they did was they went ahead and made it open source so that developers could build on the Hashgraph. And this is the news here. We did cover this in a previous video. And now, since they have gone ahead and made the Hashgraph IP open source, what they are really trying to do is push for people to come and build on their platform, which is why I predict they actually went ahead and just implemented the Smart Contracts 2.0 right into their homepage, which I think is a really smart move on their behalf to really try and get the news out there, okay? So once again, they kind of went through this tweet as well to, again, remind people that you can now start building on Hedera. And I think they're really just trying to make a push to get into this space. And given the Hashgraph technology and why it is so much more powerful than the blockchain, I really do think that they will be incredibly successful in this push. And for those of you who may have missed our previous deep dive on HBAR, I highly recommend you go check it out. But very quickly, I will just explain to you why the Hashgraph is so powerful once compared to the blockchain. And the main reason would be is that the blockchain suffers from the blockchain trilemma, as identified by Vitalik Buterin, the creator of Ethereum. Whereas basically, you really want three things in all your blockchains. You want scalability, security, and decentralization. However, the way these initial blockchain systems were built, they only allow for two of them. So obviously, the creators of Bitcoin and Ethereum chose security and decentralization, which greatly hinders their scalability. The Hashgraph does not have this issue. The Hashgraph is much more efficient than the blockchain. If you want to learn all about the Hashgraph technology and why I'm so bullish on HBAR, do go ahead and check out that HBAR deep dive posted in the HBAR playlist. So for the second piece of news, and what we have here is really more artificial news. This push for the smart contracts, this is fundamentally really good news for the long term, that they are trying to push these smart contracts. But the next piece of news that we have, which I believe will be more bullish for Hedera over really the next couple of weeks, is that there is a new listing coming soon. So the HBAR Foundation tweeted, exciting news coming tomorrow that will increase accessibility to HBAR. Are you bullish? Stay tuned. So obviously, the big exchange that everyone is going to flock to right away would be Coinbase. As you can see here, Hedera is not supported by Coinbase. They do have its chart, and it has been featured on Coinbase for a long time just because of its market cap, but they have not yet actually supported HBAR on Coinbase. And obviously, HBAR opening up to Coinbase will just create a whole new breadth of buyers for this project, which would be incredibly bullish. However, if we actually look at these tweets, this guy Lemonade here, he is also a big HBARbarian, and he basically is comparing the HBAR logo and the symbol to Celsius, and they do happen to look very similar. And Celsius did also mention 5 upcoming editions in early 2022, one of them including HBAR. So while I do wish it were Coinbase, I do actually happen to think that it probably is more likely that we get listed on Celsius tomorrow. and that will still provide a decent pump for the coin, right? Like as we just get more exchanges accepting HBAR and allowing people to both buy and sell HBAR, it is inevitable that we will get more volume in this project, which is what you want as long-term holders. But to be honest, guys, I'm actually quite happy that it's not being listed on Coinbase just yet anyways. And you know why? Because I want more time to continue loading my HBAR bag before the masses are able to do it as well, okay? For those of you who have access to HBAR right now, think of yourself as like a private investor. Like you are getting access to HBAR before the vast majority of people who want HBAR will be getting access to it, okay? The truth is that a lot of people will wait for these projects to get listed on Coinbase before buying, as it is like the platform they swear by. But guys, these solid fundamental projects, the fact that they are not listed on the largest crypto exchange in North America is incredibly bullish, in my opinion. It's also another reason that I'm so bullish on XRP, which is also not supported by Coinbase ever since the SEC lawsuit. So HBAR and XRP are these two projects that I have incredible conviction on over the long term. And it just so happens that right now they're not available on major exchanges. So if you guys want to get your hands on these projects, do it now while the masses are not willing to go out of their way and find out how to get some HBAR in their wallet. Take that extra step, do the extra research, and figure out how you can get these coins in your bags before the masses do. And you will reap the benefits of being an early investor in these projects, okay? So that's just the one thing I really wanted to say about this new listing. And just to end off this video real quick, I'm going to give a quick technical analysis update on HBAR, as we haven't really given an update on this project for a while. But as you can see, I mean, on HBAR here, at the moment, we are sitting right at that 23-cent level, okay? We broke below our uptrending channel as we got rejected at this 50 moving average, which was aligned with a really strong level of resistance here at 26 cents. So we broke down here after getting rejected at that moving average plus resistance. We broke the uptrending channel, and once again, we are trapped back in this downtrending channel that started in about September of last year, okay? So we are still scaling sideways with this downtrending channel. The next thing we're going to be looking for, and if tomorrow's news is received as incredibly bullish and a lot of the masses do start to flood into HBAR ahead of their new listing, what I would expect to see actually is just a perfect validation of this support here at 22 cents before we bounce higher. And what we're looking for to the upside would again just be a break of this 26-cent level, which is aligned with our 50 moving average. It is basically aligned with our uptrending channel here as well that it's been respecting since early 2021 and has just recently broken below. And that would definitely be a very strong area of contestants for HBAR. So again, to the downside, we are looking for a retest of this 22-cent level. And if it does not hold, I would expect us to come back and retest this 20-cent level, which could create a potential very nice double bottom before we spring higher. And to the upside, we are looking for a clean break above that 26-cent level, which is aligned with our 50-day moving average. And if we do break above this 26-cent level, we will reclaim the uptrending channel, move above our 50 moving average, and move above a strong area of resistance, which I think would look incredibly bullish for HBAR. And if you do get a clean break above that 26-cent level, you are most likely going to come back up to this 30-cent level, which represents an upside of about 14%, and it is aligned with our 100-day moving average as well. So if we break above that 26-cent level, I would expect 30 cents to act as the next major area of resistance. So with that said, guys, I just wanted to give you a quick update on HBAR, as we do have some potentially very bullish news coming out tomorrow. I am looking forward to it, but in the meantime, the longer they want to keep these projects off of major exchanges, the better for people like us who are looking to stack these bags for the long term before the masses get in these projects. So with that said, guys, let's stay focused on stacking up as much HBAR as we can before the masses are able to do the same thing. Keep that long-term vision, and at the end of the day, we will all look back on these videos, and HBAR will be in a very different place than it is right now in 2022. That is something I'm sure of. So, guys, that's all I got for you today. I hope you enjoyed the quick content. I'll be back at you tomorrow with some more in-depth content, so stay tuned for that. And, guys, enjoy your Monday. Happy Valentine's Day. Hope you get to spend it with loved ones. And, hey, if you don't have a loved one like myself, just love yourself for the day. Enjoy loving yourself, okay? And with that said, guys, peace out.